Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on some more bow basics. So if you didn't check out the previous video, I encourage you to do so. Let's go ahead and take a look at some additional bow basics. One of the ones we didn't get to in the last video is a figure eight, and it basically works like this. You're going to put your hands right here on each of the pieces of tape. Alright, so remember that this is your midpoint, and this is these spots here are about 6-7 inches apart off the center of the bow staff. From here, we can turn the bow to the side and we can start rolling it forward just like this. If you notice, I put my hands in towards the center tape. So I'm able to move forward just like this. And it's spinning on one side of my body as it's spinning on the other, just like this. This is your basic figure eight motion. Let's go ahead and take a look from the side. Just like that. Common mistakes that I'll see that students will make when they're working on their forward spin or their figure eight motion is that it looks a little bit rough. It looks kind of like this at first, and you want to smooth it out just like this. So it depends on you getting the bow tight to your body. If the bow is not tight to the body and it's real wide like this, it tends to look choppy. So you want to make sure that you practice your figure eight, and you can do it with both hands. You can even practice with one hand just like this, back and forth. This is of course my strong side, and we can bring it over and we can do it on the weak side. So you can practice your figure eights. Additionally, we can do a check. Now this is going to be different than your traditional check, which would look something like this. We're going to do a bow check stance, which looks like this. And how are we doing that? Well, we're going to go from our neutral stance here. We're going to look back, adjust the feet. We're neutral here, toes parallel. 1, look, and 2. And you can see we're basically in a forward stance going this direction. And our toes, of course, are parallel, just like this. Let's go ahead and try that one again, guys. We're going to look 1, 2, and 3. Let's take a look at the finer points. We're going to adjust. We're going to come up. Now you can see that the bow is against my arm just like this. I'm going to move my rear foot forward, and my hand is right here on the center of the chest. All right? Common mistakes that I'll see is the low hand may not have that strong of a grip. It'll look something like this, or the top hand might be really low like that. You want to make sure it's right here at the center of the chest, okay? So you can get a lot of repetitions in on your bow check stance, all right? Additionally, we want to work on some spear strikes, and spears look just like this. We're going to once again have the hands in the correct positioning. We're going to push backwards 1 and forwards 2, just like this with the elbow high. Once again, reinforcing the bow with your forearm, just like this. Let's take a look from the side direction. 1, 2, just like this. Again, 1. You see how the bow is flat against my chest, just like this. Nice strong grip here as we're pushing hard backwards with that spear strike, looking forwards, and a spear strike just like this, okay? So you can get many repetitions on your spear strikes. The last one I want to do is I want to put the techniques in a combination, all right? So we'll recap the ones from the previous video, and we'll do the ones that we also did in this video, and we'll put them together so we can practice our combinations, okay? So the first combination I'd like to show you is over the top, up, side, over the top, up, and side, just like this. So that combination comes from the over the top that we learned previously, but we're going to combine it with over the top, chin strike. So you can see that my elbow is right underneath the bow here. So you can see that I'm striking right to my opponent's chin. Now I'm going to strike sideways just like this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's our first combination. You want to make sure that you get several repetitions and that your lines are straight. Common mistakes that I'll see, students will be out here, they'll be up here, they'll be out there. You want to make sure that you're very precise on each one of your strikes. You want to be in control of your bow. You don't want it to be the other way around where the bow is in control of you. Okay? So once again, over the top, up side, over the top, up side. You can also add rear spear, forward spear, and just like that. So you can work that as well. One more time. Over the top, up, side. Over the top, up, side. Rear spear, forward spear. Just like this. Make sure that you reinforce that bow with your forearm and that rear elbow is up nice and high so that you have full control over your bow. All right? Another one that we can do is we can go from a forward strike here. We can go up, down, side, side, cat stance, sweep, and strike now. So we're putting the sweep in conjunction with the up, down, side, side motions here with the bow. Once again, nice strong forward strike, up, down, side, side, cat stance, sweep, and strike, just like that. All right, and you want to get several repetitions in. I'll go ahead and I'll do one here for you guys. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So you don't have to necessarily work it fast. You just want to do it with nice strong form. If you're just starting out, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that, guys. Okay? The last one that I want to go over with you for this video is going to be forward spin or forward figure 8 to strike. So we're going to go from the forward spin to the strike just like that. If you notice the handwork, I'm going to slide that sliding rear hand, which is the weak side, which is the left, and that allows me to do that forward strike. Let's do it from the side perspective, just like this. One more time, just like that. Remember, the key is in the maneuvering of that low hand, that weak side hand. So make sure that you get a good control over it, and that's really going to improve your striking and maneuverability with your bow. A lot of students have a hard time visualizing this particular technique because it's moving forward. They want to move that top hand, but we know that from the previous video that the top hand always stays static. We can't move it. So we have to move that back hand. So watch one more time, guys. And that's how we execute it, okay? Once again, full speed. Just like that. All right, so get many repetitions in, guys. You want to work on these as many as you can do. I would do it in sets of 25 until you really start feeling good on it. And I'll see you next time.